You are now entering the Rawrrzone.
USO 82.3 FM, we're the independent artists. Now streaming on all smart TVs. Decide the Live 365 channel and search PUSO. PUSO 82.3 FM, where the independent artists are the stars.
You're now listening to the Evening Rush Network.
Live the life where I have to increase without cease. I was killed multiple times and I still came back with a vengeance. Still came back with a vengeance. Now I usually punch my way out of every situation. Saved the world multiple times. I've kept my cool when it was time to fight. Increase my transformations. Ultra instinct, right? I've lost count after 9,000. Even broke the power meter. I've defeated alien leaders. And you know what? I'm still not satisfied with the things that I've achieved. No. From blacks and golds in a matter of seconds. Didn't have to cheat, but cheated that once for me. To you know. It's been a while since I've last spent time on my oldest. That 1 year we trained, yet it felt like a day. Every day in that chamber was a test to unlock the suppressed. I've seen my children grow so proud. I've seen them grow even from the clouds. Forgive me if I disappeared. Didn't mean to make you tear. Look at you, you conquered cells. Losing freezers, you gave them hell. It was all for your well-being. Defying my sweat and my bleeding, and my bleeding, and my bleeding. But I'm still not satisfied with the things that I've achieved. No, went from blacks and golds in a matter of seconds. Didn't have to cheat, but cheated that once for me. To you know.
I'm pretty sure after this, everyone wanted to be a fucking Super Saiyan. But What up, world? We are back. Another episode of Welcome to the Raw Zone. Catch us on our website, www.rawrzonenyc.com, Mondays and Thursdays on YouTube. Uh, Also, check us out on the Evening Rush Radio Network, Fridays, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and of course, Wednesdays, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Booster 82.3 FM. Shout out to all the independent platforms that distribute us and promote us. We are powered by Cap House Media. If you like songs like Goku and you are an anime fan, come meet us at our content mall on Discord. We not only talk music, we not only talk entertainment. We got a networking platform for you, and of course, you want to talk your shit, a little anime, a little little good. What's good? Shout out to the friends at Cap House Media. And of course, I am your homegirl Ivy. Before I get to introduce our dope guest, we're going to talk about next week's festivities. I am very excited to announce that our Give Back for Sean toy drive is almost among us. We are meeting at Singer Hall in Sunnyside, New York on December 13th, and somehow all you guys roped me into hosting, so I'm going to have a little bit fun with that. We got an incredible lineup with performances by Sherry Yale, Teddy Graham, Dizzy Spade, Josh Banton, JQ, Titan of Rap, and of course our guest today, DannyLoveSings. With music all night by my boy the other day, photos by Ian Visuals, and video by my homegirl and longtime member of the team ROS Productions. Should be handling the video and the behind the scenes interviews. We also got on location media from In the Field Radio, official Star Rock from Rough Riders Radio. We have Galore Valore and more media coming your way for the independent artists as well as the event. But most importantly, this event is about honoring Sean's legacy and shining a light on something that too many people still don't know about, and that's sarcoma. It is one of the rarest cancers in the world, making up less than 1% of adult cancers. It is also known as the forgotten cancer because it receives far less attention and funding than many other cancer types, yet it affects both children and adults. And this is the part that hits home. Early symptoms often are mistaken for sports injuries or routine aches, which means that many cases aren't caught until the later stages. This is why raising awareness matters. This is why we show up. This is why we're raising funds for the Sarcoma Foundation of America to support research, treatment, and hope for families fighting this battle. But we are also bringing holiday joy to the children of the Mount Sinai Kravis Children's Hospital and Mount Sinai Child Life. So if you want to get involved, if you're not able to actually make it, you could donate to our Amazon wish list and get a toy for the kids, or you could donate towards our GoFundMe for the Sarcoma Foundation of America. Once again, we're not only just giving back to Mount Sinai Child Life and of course sarcoma, we are giving back to the artists. So please, you're not only just supporting us, you're also supporting the artists. Shout out to our sponsors at Astoria Bookshop, the real Amanda Elgin and Elgin Sound Productions, as well as everyone that's already made donations. It's really amazing to see something that we've been doing for 8 years to build up to something like this. So hopefully by next year we could reach our $10,000 mark and not have to keep harassing everyone I'm playing. But let's get on with the interview today, right? We are here in the Raw Zone, and tonight we sit down with the Bronx native and powerhouse performer DannyLoveSings. I literally just found out that I am his first interview, which is fucking crazy. Fucking wild. He made a difference. Because as you heard Goku, I dead was sitting at Bronx Summer Jam. Shout out to Fernando, DJ Mike, and the team over there. They told the other day after he was done, yeah, we could sit, smoke, no problem. Okay, and all we hear is about a deadbeat father named Goku, and I'm dead. I'm thinking I'm already smacked. It's already like 90 degrees. The humidity is crazy. Motherfuckers wearing all black, singing along to Goku. And me and the other day are flipping out, right? So he lit the stage at Bronx Summer Jam to moving crowds during our Road to the Give Back series. And mind you, this man said he wasn't going to win. Mind you, I had nothing to do with it. That's why I have 3 judges every time. I do not pick the artist for the give back. I let people pick it for me. And he was a voice that you really couldn't ignore. With our 2025 give back for Sean approaching next week, we get to know behind the man, the mic, the guitar, his story, his music. So, everyone, without further ado, give it up for my man, DannyLoveSings. Even though you Dominican, though.
That was quite the introduction. Thank you.
It's okay. I mean, we forgive the Dominicanness.
Que lo que, mani. No, yeah. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. I appreciate that.
I see the guitar. He's getting ready to play for everyone. That's what's really up. My guitar's over there.
Oh, is it? Oh, cool.
The acoustic one.
Oh, you have an acoustic? See, look at
Hold
that.
up.
Oh, she gonna get it. She gonna get it.
I can't play it for shit and it's extremely out of tune, but
Let me see this guitar.
it's the,
Oh, it's a classical. Nice. Good. Nice. My friend was like, put him on the spot. Please don't.
I would love to put him on the spot. That is my favorite pastime.
It's not.
Yes, it is. Because someone was supposed to wait. See, I like Mars Lung. See, yo, that's a real friend right there.
He is a real friend. He's an incredible friend.
So if you're in the check-in right now, tell us where you checking in from. If you got a favorite DannyLoveSings song, please tell us. And if you got questions or embarrassing stories you want to put him on the spot with, we are more than welcome. Well, your friend said let him cook. I'm like, eh.
Oh my Lord.
So in Rawrrzone fashion, right? Tell the world who you are, and being that it's a shitty ass weather day today, how are you feeling?
Hi guys. No, I'm DannyLoveSings. I am a singer-songwriter from the Bronx. I love rock, I love grunge, I love soul, and I try to mix all of that into one passionate kind of like mix. And yeah, no, it's so awesome, to be on this platform and just share with all of you actually with your questions, with your comments. And one thing I will say is this day has been kind of crappy in terms of weather, but we make opportunity where opportunities are not. So, this day was crappy, but I went to work, stayed inside, practiced some at work, and went home. And I made it as productive as possible, I have one saying that I love to say all the time: if you ain't loving, you ain't living. So if you're out there and you're listening, just know that it's always a battle, but just try to love as much as you can in this world, and I know it'll reciprocate back to you. So yeah, that's just a little bit about me.
You got the DannyLoveSings fan club here.
Oh yeah, I know. Love these guys. Oh, Stefania, Martin, I love you guys. Oh, Junior.
So I better see all 10 of you people that are on this stream next week at the give back. Yes, my man is selling tickets. Help make my man some money.
Oh, this is so sweet. Oh my God, yo, people are here. That's awesome.
Oh man. So it's my question for you now, right? Because you've grown up in the Bronx. Your music career has been originating in the Bronx, but Bronx is also known as the home of hip hop. How difficult was it for you as an alternative and as a rock artist to really get a footing in the music industry? Like,
yeah, no, that's a great question. So, not difficult at all, actually. I'll be honest with you. So, I have a shout out to Architect, shout out to Descendant, shout out to I Am Chelsea I Am, shout out to Conquest. All these friends that I have, hip hop artists and R&B artists, they've influenced me in their own sort of way in order for me to create my own music, and to be original. That's the important thing, to be original despite the genre. So I have a full respect for hip hop. I have a full respect for R&B, and the fact that hip hop originated here. But I always wanted to do my own thing. I always wanted to express myself in my own way, and things like songs like Goku, songs like Nintendo Days, songs like Reason for Selexa. Those songs come out of an original place that I feel is extremely important to tap into every time I write. And yeah, I guess that answers that question.
So what's the alternative scene like over there in the Bronx? There has to be some. If there's a wrestling scene in the Bronx, there's an alternative scene in the Bronx.
No, of course, of course. So shout out to Fernando once again. This guy is amazing. He gave me the Bronx Summer Jam opportunity, and I've seen so much talent grow from there, and come out of there. Um, but also, I gotta admit, when I was going in high school, in the Bronx, there was a rock scene. There was a bunch of people. Shout out to my lovely teacher, Mr. Yondolo, who always believed in me in terms of my music, and he actually made me he pushed me to be original, pushed me to always sing my heart out. And I've always had a hefty voice, so there was always a rock scene there. I've always had that voice to express that rock scene, and there was a moment where I played a couple songs that are like really hard to sing, like "Iris" by the Google Dolls, "Best of You" by the Foo Fighters. Those songs kind of cultivated and kind of like made it so that like the rock scene can grow in my school because we were the first in that school to actually express ourselves via rock in that place. And yes, there were like a couple of years before us, but we really toned it down. We really like, there's gonna be rock in the school. There's gonna be rock in the school. So yeah.
Okay. Um, what was so you said you just started, which I find real crazy with the level because you did tell me, you did the vocal training, you did everything, right? So what was that one moment that made you realize this is what like your passion, this is what you want to do? What made you pick up that guitar and say, "Can't have me, bro. Danny Love sings."
So originally I started off as Danny Love. And then I went on Facebook and realized there's like 15,000 other Danny Loves. So I was like, Danny Love
Yeah,
sings, why
do you
not? You
know
know,
that when I posted your flyer,
yeah.
because in the underground hip hop game, right? There was
Hmm.
actually someone named Danny Love
Yeah, I
who
know.
had such a
No,
bad reputation that they thought it was you,
no,
and I'm like, "No, no, not a
no,
day in hell. This guy plays the guitar, sings about Goku. It's not the same dude."
no, no, no. So it's funny because the first time that I said, you know what, I'm gonna be Danny Love is around Architect's open mic. So he had an open mic. Shout out to Radiant Shade. And
Architect, the one that does Frank shows?
yes, correct, correct.
I
And,
love that guy.
yo, Frank Nizza and Architect, forget about it. They're one of my favorite people. They're incredible. They give me so much opportunities to perform and stuff. And one thing that I recognize is that throughout that time, I was growing and I was like, okay, who am I? What kind of genre am I doing? Do I sing soul? Do I sing grunge? And I was like, why not mix the two? Why not make my own genre? And I'm sure people have discovered soul grunge or grunge, so whatever you want to call it before. But for me, it's my own self-discovery. I was like, this is my sound. This is what I want to sound like. And yeah, it was just it's a beautiful thing. That's when I started to realize Danny Love Sings has to be as original and as awesome as he can be. Because at the end of the day, I'm just trying to be the best version of me, and I'm not trying to let anybody else be me. Because like how many people can say they made a Dragon Ball Z song in the style of John Mayer? Like,
You
okay,
know, it's still. I'm sorry. It's very funny. Like you bringing up Goku.
yeah,
Take me there because I remember when I played Goku for Ace, he was one of the judges at the Give Back.
yeah,
The man did not believe me until the hook in the end came on and the comment. Bro, the man bugged out and fell over my bed. Because my room is the room because mom's been living with me since the fire at her apartment. So if anyone wants to smoke, we got to go in my room. It's kind of like acting like we're kids all over again. But dude fell over my fucking bed. I'm like, I swear to God on everything. The man saying Goku.
So Goku's a lot simpler in terms of discovery, but a lot more complicated in terms of like creating the music. So Goku, in its simplicity, came from a friend of mine that challenged me jokingly. He was like, "Yo, you're not gonna do it," and I'm not gonna say who it was because, you know,
Clearly, I must know this person for you to.
No, surprisingly you don't. But
then why are you saying it like that?
No, I know because he might see this interview and go, "I want credit," and I'm like, "Nah, you don't get no credit." He jokingly said, "No, he can get credit, but but he said, jokingly, he was like, I want you to make a Dragon Ball Z song in the style of John Mayer, and I know you can't do it, but I want you to try." And I was like, challenge accepted. And so Goku came out of that through an acoustic version with my guitar. Now, this is extremely important. I want to shout him out like crazy. David Perez. I gave him my vision. This man made a beast of a track. And I was like, yo, this guy has made my dream come true, basically. He took my vision and he was like, yo, like, what, how did you do that? And he was like, no, you just do this, and then you just do this, and you just do this. And I'm like, bro, like okay, sure. Like he's a maestro. He's an awesome person, a golden man of a person. And he actually produced my whole EP. He produced and mixed my whole EP. He produced Shawshank, the new song that came out recently. He's basically the guy that I go to for music because at the end of the day, this guy is super talented, and I trust him with my vision. And that's another thing that I'm working on is people that I trust with my vision, and so they can cultivate it. But yeah, that's how Goku came out. And I always like to say that, like, Goku's a terrible father as a hook. And I'm sure there are more terrible fathers out there. I agree.
Goku, Vegeta.
No, wait, hold on, Vegeta. Wait a minute.
Don't tell me you defending Vegeta too
over Goku. All right, okay, let's not. Anyway,
but I've been so there's a reason. So I'll admit, right? Because I love Vegeta. But my friend got into Dragon Ball Z after being such a One Piece fan and saying Luffy fifth gear is stronger than Goku and everything, right? All of this nonsense and bullshit. So she actually watches the Dragon Ball series, right? Eventually catches up and she falls in love with Vegeta. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I hope you know Vegeta the fuckboy.
Look, listen, all I'm going to say about Vegeta is I'd rather him father me than Goku.
I mean, at least I'm
sorry. At the end of the day,
I would be able to fight better if I learned from Vegeta as opposed to Goku.
But he was there. Goku spent his time training and mostly in the heavens. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna be the best fighter ever." And Piccolo had to raise Gohan. Like, I don't want to hear.
You fucking died, bro. Like, you're not the best. But getting on that, like I started calling Vegeta the biggest fuckboy because even though he is, out of that entire series, if someone had to be the fuckboy, it had to be Vegeta.
Listen, Vegeta is many things, and he's that, but he's many things, and one thing that I admire him for is his discipline. And I'm not saying that Goku isn't disciplined. Goku's playfully disciplined. Vegeta's purposefully disciplined. At least I think so.
No, so that's 100% right because you see Goku even training when he was in Dragon Ball, and he could never take it seriously.
I love Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball was my favorite series.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it was so good. So good. Most people started in the Cell sagas or in the Frieza sagas, but like before that, when he was a kid, I was like, I ate all that up. I was like, that is amazing.
Yeah, no, to tell you the truth, I rather watch Dragon Ball, but I also feel like they should have clipped the Dragon Ball series a long time ago.
Oh yeah, agreed.
That Pokemon, I'm sorry. Like it took this long for Ash to really
No
like
comment.
I'm 33, Danny.
No comment.
This Pokemon
That's
shit
why I
started.
didn't want to comment because I'm old. I don't want to say how old I am. 33. I don't want to say how old I am. 33. It's oh god. Anyway,
I'm 33, bro, and Ash was trying to catch them all since I was 5.
yo, I'm glad they capped that. I'm sorry. I'm so glad. And but about time. Jeez, this
Like
guy's still a kid at like, yeah, no.
this kid was a kid for 30 years, bro. Stewie Griffin's been a baby since I
I
was
was, gonna,
like
I
10.
was just gonna bring up Family Guy. I was just gonna bring up Family Guy. I was like, why is Stewie still a baby? Like that's my thing. He's a menace to
Like
society, but
the,
still a
like
baby.
you want to kill off Marge Simpson,
That was
yet
wild.
Stewie's still a fucking baby.
That was wild. And I don't watch The Simpsons, but I heard what happened. I was like, that's wild.
I haven't even, to tell you the truth, like I had stopped watching Simpsons. I'm pretty sure we're still on Channel 5, and it was like when they actually did like the classic Halloween episodes where like the 90s Halloween episode. That's the last I remember watching The Simpsons.
Yeah, for sure. But I stopped a while back. I was like, nah, that's too much, And then like they started like going like, oh, there's like fortune tell, like how do you put it? Like they foresaw the future with certain episodes, and I was like, it's getting ridiculous. I don't.
I mean, listen, the fact that they called it though, like they said Trump was going to still be president as an assassination attempt.
Listen.
Like, did they predict Mandami too? If they did, I would have laughed.
I don't know, and to be quite honest, I don't want to know. That's why I stay away from Simpsons. I'm like, yo, like, this might happen. Then it's something super terrible, and I'm like, so I try to stay away from the what do you want to call it, negativity? I guess I'm not sure. But yeah. I'm not sure what the heck. But yeah.
You mentioned before we started going on this, because we could go back on this tangent after, because there's so many things from our childhood that should not still be here.
Yeah, no, agreed.
Like, there's no reason why you're like first of all, keeping up with the Kardashians is still happening.
All right, so
but that's another story.
Yeah,
but they're just something that shouldn't be continuing.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
But
yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you first.
No, I was gonna say like keep it keep it up with the Kardashians is an interesting one, but luckily I don't watch it enough to comment. So let's move forward.
Bro, we were in high school when that shit came out, 2007, bro. Like when that like she only got famous because of a fucking porn video. Why the fuck is it still happening 30-something years later?
No, and what's scary is that her mom looks younger every time. It's like she's getting younger. Like it's like I don't modern medicine and plastic surgery or whatever it's called that they're using is
no, it's evil.
It's almost demonic.
They
in
gave
a way.
The way that everything is ignored. They even gave her a fucking law degree.
They gave her a law degree?
Kim Kardashian went for the bar.
She passed, or did you give it to her?
I think she passed.
Oh,
that's the scary part. That scares me.
Good
that scares me about the world.
Good for her.
But before we go on that tangent, you were talking about the team you have behind you, right? And as someone that's starting up, how important is that, especially being that you make music I mean, I'm an alternative kid. Like I just got lucky and got thrown into like the Spanish music and the hip hop, but you hear, you also have a very religious background.
Yes, yes.
So, what is that support system like, and how do you navigate music, knowing you also live a semi? Is the word secular like non? Is secular for those that actually are with the church?
No, secular is the one where they're not in the
That's
church.
opposite. So,
Opposite.
a very non-secular life, I guess. Uh,
Yeah,
I hope
you
I said that correctly.
no, that's fine. That's fine. You can call it that. So it's to answer the first question with the team, um, you're gonna get annoyed, but David Perez, man, like I literally David Perez, my vocal teacher Jamie Igneo, who's an excellent vocal teacher, one of my bestest friends, cultivated my voice like no tomorrow. He literally took it and was like, okay, this is great and it could be better, and he just continuously like work with me. He didn't give up on me, and with the instrumentalization of the tracks, David Perez was definitely the one that took my vision. And I was like, yeah, I want to make the following. Okay. I want to create a song about Goku in the style of John Mayer. I want to create a song about Nintendo days and how it's nostalgic for me. And I
Yes.
want a Final Fantasy ending. I I want a love song about an antidepressant that I used to take when I was a kid. I want to cover My Hero by the Foo Fighters. Shout out to the Foo Fighters. They're the best. And woo! And finally, what was the last song? But the most normal one, obviously, was I want to create a song about my mom, who I love very dearly and is watching this right now.
Hi,
Um,
mom. I
uh,
feel bad for kind of cursing now. I'm so sorry.
nah, you're good. Don't even. She curses more than you. No, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But so
You're
that's
lucky your mom is here.
yeah, yeah, I know, right? She's gonna say something after the interview. She's like, "Oh, you why you showing me up?" Um, but to answer the second question, in terms of my religious background, I like to call it relationship, right? So like, I have a relationship with God. I have a relationship with my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and I have a relationship with the Holy Spirit, the Holy Trinity. So I don't say that very lightly. And I won't go into it, I won't preach, but what I will say is that that relationship itself has been super important and adamant for me to create my music. The belting in my from my stomach to my voice came from gospel, came from singing heavy songs at church. The fact that Shawshank, the new song that came out, I wrote that in the attic of my church, and it was a time where I was super depressed. I was super down. I was like, "Yo, God, where are you taking me? What are you doing? Like, I'm tired of what you're doing. Like, you're taking me into circles." And He said, "Write the song." And I was like, "All right." So I wrote it, and it became what it became. And it's actually personally one of my favorites, if not my favorite song that I've ever written. And it's one of those things where it's like, yo, like I genuinely believe that I can change the world, not only with my relationship with God, but also with my relationship with people. Because at the end of the day, like it's not only horizontal, me and God, it's also I know I got that wrong. It's not only vertical, me and God, it's also horizontal with me and people, loving
Yeah.
on people. So yeah, I mean that's the explanation I
They said Danny fucking Caro.
have.
Danny motherfucking Caro.
That's my boy Wally. Wally, I love you, man. I love you.
So Wally, he gonna see you next week at the give back, right?
Oh yeah, no, definitely, definitely.
We need to bring the Bronx out to Queens. Cause if I swear to God, if
Oh,
Queens is louder than the Bronx at the give back, I'm gonna.
no, that's not happening. Not with the group that I'm bringing. Not with the group that I'm bringing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Um,
He said, "Let's
let's
go
go
Rangers."
Rangers.
Oh shoot.
How is singing God? Now that you mentioned that, right? How
Yeah.
is singing gospel help you vocally when performing?
So I don't know if you've heard it in the tracks, but I have a lot of vibrato in my voice.
Yeah.
So, like instead of going like straight line, it would go and that came a lot from like gospel, and and mind you, there are people who could sing, and then there are people who could sing.
And what are you?
I'm singing. Like, I'm singing. I know that there are people out there that can sing and they can riff their butt off. Interesting you asked that, because I kind of landed in the middle, where I was like, okay, I know I can't sing, because a riffing and me don't get along for some reason these days. One day I'll perfect it. One day I'll perfect it. But until then, no. But I will say this. Um the gospel aspect of my life has truly helped me um make music that is passionate, and that is like that people can hear and they go, wow, he's singing with passion, with
Is this the David Perez you were talking about?
oh, that's David Perez. That's my boy.
Yeah!
My boy, man. That's the one who produced my tracks, bro.
Let's
Yo,
give a round of applause.
Shout out to him.
Yo, I don't know if you just jumped on, David, but this man has been praising you since I met him. Without saying your name until today, he's fucking. I mean, sorry, mom. He's saying your high praises forever.
I love you, man. You're awesome. All right. But yeah.
I love how everyone else though is cursing for me on the feed. I love it.
Let's not forget it. Let's do it. Yeah. Oh God. Like, all right.
As long as it's not me, I can't do it to his mom. But
mom is dying right now. She's like, yo, like, what are you doing? Like, I can hear from the other room.
No, if my mom is watching this too, oh, your cousin's here too.
Oh Jesus! Oh, Poncho, I love you, Poncho. Oh my God, yo, this guy, bro. Yo, they're coming in, bro. Oh my God. My man's about to make me cry. I was, yo, bro. Oh my gosh, Jesus, I love this guy. I love you. You don't know, like, this guy. We grew up together. We laughed together. Huge Drake fan.
Oh, they call you Big Cuz. You the OG Big Cuz. You Big Cuz.
Yeah. He's younger than me, but I've learned a lot from him.
I mean, I feel like we all learn from our cousins.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Like I had a reunion with my cousins during the summer. Like my mom had a brother.
Yeah.
And then in that, like, we're talking about just mom's side, because I have maybe 2 cousins from my dad's side. I'll talk to, and my sibling, and that's it. Okay. But there was 5 of us in the initial, 6 of us in the initial cousin group from my mom's side.
Mm-hmm.
And the 2 big boys were older than me. Me and my cousin Nick were literally 6 months apart. And then there were the 3 babies, the twins, and my cousin Dimitri. So I kind of fell off after college because they knew me as that, like, fun-loving, go out, not much different from what you see now, just more of an adult that had to get her shit together. And I had lunch with them, and I'm here learning so much.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, we're talking about the oldest one from the 3 of them is like 26. And the other 2 are 21, right? I'm like, wow, you guys have interesting point of views.
Yeah. You'd be very surprised. Like my cousin Poncho, and I hope he knows it. But I see him as a perseverer and a person that never gives up, and I love him so much. Despite the fact that we don't communicate as often, I see him as that. I think my cousin Edie's here too. She is also a beautiful soul, that I learned so much from. She's like consoled me when I was like going through a lot. And yeah, like family's important. Family's extremely important. And I cherish that. I cherish that family. And adopted family like Axelis, who is also on here. And she's just a beautiful soul. So, my best friend Danny. I want to shout everybody out because they've been so supportive, man. Man, I love you guys, man. I love you guys. Anyway, continue.
But shout out once again to all of you guys. But Do you want me? Let's get into Shawshank. Tell me a little bit about it.
Sure, sure, sure. So Shawshank, as I previously said before, I wrote in the attic of my church, and this song is extremely important because it's like, every artist has their like never give up song. Every artist has their like, like persevere and move forward. This song is so important to me because vocally and instrumentally, because of, again, David Perez, it has shown my perseverance in my life. I've been through I've been through the ringer, and I'm not gonna say specifically what, but I've been through
I
the
know a
ringer.
little, but we're not talking about it here.
We're not talking about it here, but she knows. And so, like, one thing that I can say is Shawshank is my, like, whenever I feel down, I hear the song. As corny as that sounds, I hear the song, and I remind myself that I wrote this to change the world. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about for me. I want to change the world with my music, with my message, with my voice. And it's simply, number one, if you ain't loving, you ain't living. And number two, don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your aspirations. And once you hear this song, I hope you're blessed. Whoever hasn't heard the song yet. But yeah, that's what I gotta say about that.
So how about you introduce it for the people here?
Okay. Hi everybody. For those of you who are just tuning in, and for those of you who've been here, this is Shawshank Effect.
We're about to play the Shawshank Effect on Welcome to the Rawrrzone on our website, www.rawrzonenyc.com, Pulsar 82.3 FM, and the Evening Rush Network. Make sure you catch this song as well as Goku on rotation on the Evening Rush Radio Network. Let's get it. Da, 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 da.
I know how it must feel. The constant yearning of an endless will. But I know who you are. Your strength and time will cut through stone. Don't you dare give up. Don't you dare give in. Little by little, the bricks will thin. You don't have to talk. You don't have to fear. When one spoon breaks, another will appear. Chipping away at it all. The very thing that's stopping you Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Don't you dare give up!
USO 82.3 FM, we're the independent artisan. Now streaming on all smart TVs. Just add the Live 365 channel and search PUSO. PUSO 82.3 FM, where the independent artists are the stars.
You're now listening to the Evening Rush Network.
We back. That was the Shawshank Effect. Shawshank Effect. I'm not gonna lie. When I heard of the title, first of all, when the song came out, I was like, wait, Danny's been performing this, so this is not really new to me. This is a fucking ripoff. That was really my words.
I'm dead.
I'm like, for all of that, I could have been playing the video over and over. But when I saw the name, I saw the movie The Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I see what you're doing here. And it's so hilarious that someone actually just brought that up too. As a constant reader of SK, I love this song and how you gave new meaning to the word resilience in Rita Hayworth and The Shawshank Redemption. Kudos, Danny, proud of you.
Thank you.
This is also, according to your discography, this has to be your fifth release this year? Between the EP, between my hold on, I'll tell you right now. I want to say it. So you released Goku as a single.
Yes.
The acoustic version.
Mm-hmm.
And then you dropped My Kind of Love in July.
Mm-hmm.
So then Interstate Love Song in October.
Yeah.
And then Shawshank Effect.
Correct.
Coming out the gate, why drop so much in such a short period of time?
So, David and I agreed that number one, it's about time. It's about time that I put my sound out there. I've been performing forever, and we're not constantly like, oh, this and that. Like, we're gonna put my boy's on. I love this guy.
Jay Freaky.
I'm not constantly going to, as a strategy, put a whole bunch of music out there and go like, okay, you got to listen to every single one of them. But at the same time, initially, I was like, you know what? We really have to put all the songs that have been sitting in my discography out first, and then slowly but surely reel them in with more music and more music and more music. And it's gonna get slower. Like it's the pace of the songs coming out is gonna get slower, but that's just our strategy. That's just our personal
How
strategy.
has that worked for you? Because I've seen artists that will drop a lot and it doesn't work for them because they're not. I don't want to say they're not doing the proper promotion, but if you're gonna drop that amount of music, there needs to be that amount of promotion.
No, of course. So, so with that, I try to promote as much as I possibly can. I try to have people promote for me, have people support me and whatnot. It has been what I consider a success, because at the end of the day, what I'm gonna say, I've said it before and I'm gonna say it again. My point is not the numbers for now. My point is to have each and every person be inspired by each and every lyric and each and every sound that I put out, and have them realize, you know what? I got this day today. This day is not going to bring me down. I can laugh because Goku is a terrible father. I want to bring that kind of joy to people. And I'm not looking at the numbers for now. I'm sorry. Like that's just it's important to me. Don't get me wrong. As an artist and as a cultivator of art, I want that. But no, that's second to last. I mean, as long as number one, I give glory to God, and number two, I make sure that my music is pushing people to the point where they can see past another day. That's all I need. That's all I really need for now. For now.
Okay. You mentioned, I want to say, you said Foo Fighters as an inspiration.
Woo-hoo.
I
There you
didn't miss
go,
that.
baby.
I did not miss that at all. But who else is helping shape Danny Love Sings music?
Uh, Phew, okay. So Dave Grohl and the Foo Fighters are definitely the main thing when it comes to my inspiration and my growl and my grunge. That's where it comes from. Shout out to the Foo Fighters. I don't like this. I hope to see this interview with it. No, and the other artists that inspired me are John Mayer. John Mayer is definitely another one. John Mayer and his ability to just play the guitar the way that like
John Mayer during Gravity? Like,
not I'm sorry. Yo, no disrespect to his recent stuff, but John Mayer during Continuum, Gravity, what was the other album? Room for
that
Square.
era.
Oh, that era was phenomenal. I was in
Okay.
love. My favorite song by him is Something's Missing, and that song itself just took me to another place. I was like, oh God, I need this. I desire this. So John Mayer. The other artist that really influenced me is Alan Stone, which he's not that old, but his powerhouse vocals just inspired me to get better at vocally. Just inspired me to practice and sharpen it, and mind you, nobody's perfect, but as far as like vocals and inspiration, Alan Stone is actually a really cool influence that I found not too long ago.
All right. We're in 2006,
Yeah,
and I now know that we are the exact same age, so I can accurately say this.
yeah.
We're in high school. The
Oh,
iPod just came out.
woo! Okay.
What was Danny listening to back in the day?
Very simple. Very simple. Um, Echoes. Oh well, two albums. For Your Honor and Echo, Silence, Patience, and Grace by the Foo Fighters.
Oh,
That
wow.
is all I was hearing. Best of You. And there's a story behind Best of You, but it's not really that important. But Best of You. My teacher, Mr. Yandalo, told me, "Listen, you really need to do this song because of your voice type." And I was like, "Sure, why not?" And I heard it. The first time I heard that song, the first time I was in a sound room in my high school, and I bawled. I cried. I was like, "Yo, that song is so powerful." And coming from a gospel background, I can also tap it into the emotion of like many songs, and so like I can almost tap into like what they were trying to perceive and like portray in their music. And Best of You was definitely The Pretender from Echo, Silence, Patience, and Grace. And 2006, mind you, I think For Your Honor came first, and then like later 2007. I'm not sure how the order went, but around that time, that's what I was hearing. The Pretender, Come Alive. There was another one that was really popular from that
Oh, see,
album.
I was more heavy rock, like the Paramore, mainstream, but
Oh, oh,
still the Paramore's, Evanescence, Limp Bizkit.
of course. So Limp Bizkit, and I gotta admit, Limp Bizkit was a little corny for me. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, they had their moments.
Yeah.
Foo
But
Fighters, Panic at the Disco, Fall Out Boy, Good
oh,
Charlotte.
course, of course, of course. Panic at the Disco was definitely one of them. Paramore, Ain't It Fun is my favorite track by them. I love that track. I dance to that track. And I don't know how to dance. So you know how that.
I always thought, first of all, I always thought I was gonna be a rock singer because of Amy Lee. First of all,
Amy Lee. Oh
I
my
love
god.
I love Amy Lee up until this day. But
Nah.
no lie, she put out a version. So Evanescence put out a version called "Census" of their best tracks, but it was done with like actual organs, like instrumentation. So we're talking about like the violins, we're talking
Yeah.
about everything. We bro in 2018. So I wish they had put this album out when we were in high school. So Synthesis, as soon as I heard Bring Me to Life without the dude from Limp Bizkit,
Oh snap.
I loved it so much. I was so upset that this was not the original version that Amy Lee wanted to put out anyways.
That's happened before, believe it or not. Like, um, I believe it was one of the versions of Alan Stone's albums. Alan Stone's songs called what's this song called? Lay It Down,
Okay.
which is basically talking about. I mean, this is what I interpreted of it. Everybody has their own different interpretation, but my interpretation of that song is literally like lay down like your cell phone, like lay it down, and
Yeah.
like he's talking about like like put down your cell phone, pay attention to me, but in a perspective of the cell phone and not the actual person. It was really dope. But
Okay.
there was one version that was like very instrumental, very like, oh, this is dope, like ba, 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 ba. And then the other one was very like acoustic. Very, so I can relate to that. Like it was very acoustic, very like like he killed this by himself, with just his guitar. And so that's the version I wish he brought out. But
Yeah.
yeah, and then there's a song called Unaware, that everybody knows Unaware, but like that song he killed in his later years versus his earlier years. So yeah, I mean, things like
Like
that.
I used to have a singing voice, but then I smoked a lot of weed. Sorry, mom. Um
I'm dead.
and hookah.
Hookah. Oh boy.
Yeah, because my dad originally was, so my dad and my older brother were, well, God rest my dad's soul.
Yeah.
He used to sing in nightclubs in Greece.
Nice.
My brother kind of followed that same path until he moved over here, and then they realized there's not a lot of Greek nightclubs here, so you can't really do that. So you got to go find a real job and do everything.
Mhm.
So I used to be able to sing soprano.
Oh snap.
Yeah. And then when this version of Bring Me to Life came out, and I'm discovering this in 21. This is 4 years after the shit came out.
Oh
And I
my
was like, I tried to do the Amy Lee part. I'm like,
god.
no.
If only, if only. Oh man,
But
I'm
such
sorry.
a beautiful instrumentation though behind it. I think I cried.
I'm gonna take a listen to it. I'm gonna take a listen to it. Yeah.
Like, and then I started like seeing more alternative stuff coming into this little indie scene. I'm like, oh my god, my inner geek is coming out again.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you've been to the Give Back. Unfortunately, there's still a lot of hip hop. Not
Yeah.
saying unfortunate, right? But the one thing I wanted for the Give Back is to always have a
Right.
diverse
Yeah. Right.
crowd. Like the other day, like I love him to death. He is one of my best friends in the world.
Hmm.
But I hate when he goes and says it's a hip hop show when it's not. Um, that's like saying Bronx Summer Jam is a hip hop show, exclusively when it's not.
Yeah.
First
Yeah.
of all, I would say Bronx Summer Jam is more of a rock show now. To tell you the truth, I've been going the last 4 years,
Yeah. Yeah. Shout
so
out.
I've seen it go from primarily hip hop to primarily alternative and rock, which is perfectly dope.
Yeah.
You know, but it's just like the New York scene doesn't have enough alternative. I wish there was.
I mean, it's difficult, to kind of like go like, oh, I just want hip hop, but because at the end of the day, people have their tastes, and they want more. But I personally, I don't mind it being a city mainly of hip hop. It just gives me an opportunity to stand up more and be like, you know what, take a listen to this, and whether you like it or not, you just know that I'm original and this is my thing. And so it gives me an opportunity to be different in a city where not everybody wants to be different. So
So speaking on that, take me to the road to the give back, right?
mhm.
Very interesting night.
Yes.
Um, very interesting night,
Yeah.
but um, the reactions to Goku.
Yeah.
Did you expect?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, because the way it came off, like at first, like I loved when you did Shawshank, because after hearing after you heard Honey speak,
Yeah.
Shawshank hit more to you, and
Yes.
you could tell.
Yeah. Yeah.
I paid attention. Ha. Um, but when Goku hit, like everyone was touched by Shawshank, but when Goku hit,
Hmm.
you had the entire place roaring with you. So what was going through your mind?
Pure and utter gratefulness and just like it was so dope. Like to be honest, like I didn't know they were gonna sing the bridge the way they did. Number one, because I didn't explain how to sing the bridge. They just heard it once and they were like, that's super dope. And then they started singing along with the same like vibe and the same melody. And they were like, yo, like, oh, Kame. Like they were powering up. It was such a pleasure. And the fact that people were singing along, the fact that people were vibing with it was like so like it almost made an old man cry. Like I was like, yo, like
I'm mad this motherfucker said, "Oh man,
first of all,
we are the same age, and if I'm saying I'm still young, I
um,
am young."
listen, first of all, 33. I'm not 33. I'm 13 and a half.
You're 13 and a half to the third power.
The third you know what? Don't do that. Not
Get out of me, bro.
get out of me.
Um, what did being a part of that event mean to you?
A lot. A lot. It was an opportunity to not only show my skills, but to realize that I was actually worth winning a place in the event. And so like when I won second place, I was like, yo, like this is surreal. I didn't think I was gonna win. My voice was like hoarse. I wasn't feeling well. I wasn't feeling it. I mean, of course, when I was performing, and that's always the thing. When I'm performing, I'm a totally different person, and I love it. But after, I was like, yeah, I don't think I won or anything. And as soon as they said
You
second place, Danny Love Sings, I was like, huh.
and I had nothing, and I'm telling you, I had nothing to do with that because while it was happening, who was standing next to you? So it can't have anything to do with me.
Nah, it was awesome. It was awesome. It was one of those things where I was like, yo, like I'm so grateful to have this confidence boost. It was amazing. It was incredible.
What do you think events like this will do for? Excuse me. Whew,
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
for independent artists in our community.
So it's really important that we have these events. It's really important that we have events such as Bronx Summer Jam, events such as the Give Back. For independent artists, it's so important that they get to showcase their skills in a way where people can react and just like be warm about it. Because at the end of the day, like you really want to. Of course, there's confidence in what you do, and you want to bring the confidence. You want to be the best, but like there's so many different levels of people that go up there. It could be the first time. It could be their 15,000th time performing, and every single performance, has a different type of energy, and it's important for these venues and for these events because it gives them the opportunity to kind of like measure where they have to be, and kind of like mitigate their energy and their skills and be like, okay, this is what I have to improve on. And of course you can go to open mics and do the same thing, but these specific events that have different, like, judgings and different opportunities that come after, it gives them the opportunity to actually just be the best that they can be and try to grow in what they have. And yeah.
What is this event outside of what it does for the independent community? What about the give back connects to you?
So, besides the fact that it's helping a good cause, there's not a lot of events that I feature in some events that I do by myself, that I do with fellow musicians and stuff like that. This event in particular, I haven't decided whether I'm going to go with the guitar with the instrumentalization, but
The
um,
world, they just saying your crowd here would like Goku, and if not, you got 20 minutes. So if Goku's not part of this, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make the DJ like
I'm dead.
violate you.
Why don't you play Goku? I'm like, all right, I'm sorry. But getting back to the
You
getting
know
back.
my DJ too, so
No, I do. He's super dope. Shout out to him as well. It's it's one of those things where, like, um I have to make sure, and I have to like really hone into the fact that this is a give. It's called give back, but it's an event that I can actually do good with, and, like, give back to. And it besides the difference of, like, just playing for my own benefit or for inspiring other people, I also get to help a good cause. It's just simple as that. Like, I'm so grateful that I get to perform in this platform and be part of something great.
Aww.
All right, relax.
This
Um,
this little softy.
okay.
So
Uh,
with 2025 leaving us, and we're now going into 26, because the month of December here in the Raw Zone, I mean, the whole point of the Raw Zone is to be reflective, but we're hitting our last month of the year.
yeah.
Um, how do you feel you have grown, especially c- from dropping Goku to dropping Shawshank, even though you've written these years ago or whatever the case may be? How do you feel you've grown as an artist from really putting your career out to now?
So when I started officially singing, and officially writing my own stuff, I was so comfortable with doing covers. The reason why I was so comfortable with doing covers is because I thought that whatever I wrote wasn't good enough, and I would do very famous covers. I'd be doing Wonderwall. I would do Let Me Love You by Mario. I would do Best of You by the Foo
Wait, I
Fighters.
want to see that one. Wait,
Which
when
one?
did you do Let Me? Wait. Daniel Cotto, when did you do Let Me Love You?
Never. I
It's-
have no idea what you're talking about. So back to
That
the
sounds like
question.
fuckboy shit.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on.
That is
Little
that sounds like major fuckboy shit right there.
little old me is not that. I am I am not that.
I need somebody here to tell me otherwise.
Okay. Write in the comments, please. Let her know that I'm not. And then the comments just flooding like, he really is though. Not gonna lie, bro. Like,
I can't wait.
no.
I can't wait. I can't wait for your
Uh,
friends to put you on the spot.
no, my friend, they know me very well. Like, I'm good intentioned. He really is though.
Yeah! Yeah!
Nah, they wildin'. Yo, nah, not you, Josh. Not you, Josh. No, I'm telling Charlie, bro. Nah, that's crazy. Nah, bro. Wildin'.
I
Yo,
knew
I
he
got,
was a player. It's the Dominican in him. I knew it.
wow. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Listen, you started as singer with the Dominican. At least now your friends confirmed it.
Nah. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh,
Even the church boy is a fuck boy. Wow.
God, true. See what you did, Josh? All right, oh, cool. No
See
problem.
what happened
We'll
in
cover
church
later.
apparently stayed in church. Listen, bro. I can't even be surprised over that because I dated a church person once, right?
Uh-huh.
And that person was not a man of the Lord.
Listen, bad
I
representation.
actually tried to be respectful, go to church, not say nothing about it. Like I was actually on my P's and Q's.
Oh, God, jeez.
And the person tried to do the person needed more Jesus than I did.
My man said he needs more Jesus. Listen
That's
to
why I got that from. I was like,
listen, very
I don't
cool.
know if he was saying you need more Jesus, but my ex definitely needed more Jesus.
No, I think you say
He was
that.
the choir, bro. He was the choir director, and he was trying to.
Oh,
He
no.
was trying to do everything impossible in the church. I'm like, I ain't listen. I might not believe in what you believe in, but
Right.
I'm sure there's some type of punishment for doing something here. So let's not do that.
I'm gonna plead the fifth on this one. I'm
L-
sorry.
Listen, man. I'm just saying, you church people are wild.
You
Like,
church people.
listen, it's true though. Watch, they be preaching God like Daddy Yankee does, right? And then they're probably in someone's DM right now trying to say this is the word of the Lord for us to do this, because Eve ate the apple, so why not?
Let me tell you something. All right. Gotta take my glasses off of this one. All right. Let me tell you. I got nothing. But the point is that you need to chill, all right? Because not every person is like that.
It's my party and I say what I want to.
It is your party. You just say what you want to.
And
Um,
hey, it's the Rawrrzone.
you want to get back to the question?
Congratulations, you survived.
Oh my gosh, I survived.
But I know we went totally left.
Yo, we did. Your fault.
Yes. Did we answer how you actually advanced? So how did you move? Look at that, Danny. It's all your fault, you secular little F boy.
Wow. Let me yo stop. Jesus. All right. Anyway,
Don't use his name in vain.
no. All right.
Ha ha.
There goes that.
There it goes.
So I will say this. And I'll just end it with this. The inspiration that comes from my growth comes from everybody that's in my life. Shout out to my DMAC crew, and I used to work at Bank of America. There's this group called DMAC, right?
Okay.
They're super. Uh, it's an interesting word for them, but they are very much
Wait, what's the interesting word for them?
uh, a word that I can't say because I'm of the Lord. And we're live. So
Ah,
no, but they're very much good people. They're awesome people, and
he's
I
trying to say not really, but he's saying it nicely because we're on the air.
damn, that's crazy. That's not what I'm trying to say. Listen, the point is they're super supportive. They've always been super supportive of me, and funny enough, I recently left Bank of America to pursue another job, and they're still super supportive. So I guess what I'm trying to say with all of this, and with all of the shout outs and everything that I've done today, is that if it wasn't for the people that I've shouted out, if it wasn't for the people that constantly support me, if it wasn't for the people that pushed me to be the best that I can be, I would not be the person that I am today. I would not be the person that I am today. And I appreciate it. I appreciate every single, not only the people that are not here, that are here right now, but the people that are going to listen later. It's just one of those things where like I love them. I love them so much, and they've been nothing but support. And they've helped me grow. People around me have helped me grow. I can't do this by myself. I don't think any of us can do this by ourselves. And so, we need that support system to grow.
What is one advice you want to give to other independent artists who are starting out like you in 2025? Well, and 26 at this point.
Um, Hear my song Shawshank. No, I'm kidding. No. So, one piece of advice that I would, one piece of advice that I would give is to put your stuff out there. Don't hold it too long. That's what I did, and I'm not saying that it was a mistake doing it, but um, I'm blessed now to have put myself out there, to be vulnerable and let people hear my stuff and opinionate and criticize and break it down and say that you can do better at this, and it just helped me grow as a person. Because not only have I gotten positive feedback, I've gotten negative feedback too. I've gotten people who are like, you could have recorded that better, you could have sang better. And I was like, good for you, peace. But now I took their criticism and they literally it literally helped me grow. So I'm grateful to have put my stuff out there. So 2025 to 2026 is my boy Architect always like to say every year before that. Put your stuff out there. Put your stuff out there. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, because no matter what the negativity, there's always going to be the positivity coming right after. It's darkest before the dawn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before we close out, we do have a little bit of a, because they said put you in the hot seat. So,
No, I'm sorry.
so quick answers only, one word, one sentence, or the first thing that comes to mind. Okay.
Understood.
Are you an early bird or a night owl?
Early bird.
Favorite Bronx food spot?
Artuso's.
Where?
Artuso's is a pizza place until 25th. Shout out to Artuso's.
Okay. What song is DannyLoveSings singing in the shower?
I really have to answer that.
They said put you on the spot, and these are the questions that ChatGPT came up with.
I'm coming out.
I'm coming out.
That's my joint. That's my joint.
To make out with Betty White or to do a line of coke with Miley Cyrus?
Can't do drugs, so Betty White, the lips here. Oh God, ew. Disgusting. I almost threw up in my mouth. All right, continue.
Dream collab, dead or alive?
Steven Tyler. I would love to do the song "Dream On" with him.
Okay. Go to karaoke song.
"Dream On" by Aerosmith.
Okay. One word that describes your music.
Passionate.
One word that describes you as a person.
Loving.
If you weren't making music, what would you be doing?
I'd be a deli clerk in Gristedes.
I like deli sandwiches. To have no battery or a charger, or to have no Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi.
Sweet foods or savory foods?
Savory.
Someone said you would be a comedian because you're funny.
He's a liar. Please.
Studio or stage?
Stage.
Where do you thrive more?
Stage.
Oh shit! They said you never made us a sandwich. I mean, he never cooked for me either. It's okay, guys.
That's crazy.
It's okay.
That's crazy.
He could buy me food at the give back though.
My broke butt. Okay, sure. I'll buy you other foods. Good.
Coffee, tea, or agua?
Oh, coffee. God, coffee.
How you taking it? Milk or plain?
Milk.
Listen, man. I wouldn't knock it. Us diabetics be drinking it plain black. So
I know.
I don't knock it, bro. First album you ever bought or streamed?
The album with Chariot by Gavin DeGraw.
Oh, I love that.
Yo, Carrie is
Oh
a
my
beast.
god.
And I covered that song too. Song's a beast. Yeah.
Where?
Everywhere.
Most used emoji.
Smiley face?
I don't know.
Prayer,
That you.
prayer,
I don't know what you use the most.
yeah, prayer emoji?
What is your hidden talent?
Hidden talent.
I mean, if his friends want to answer this, because I would love to hear y'all opinions.
Here we go. What's my hidden talent, people? What's my hidden talent?
Until
You
we
got
figure that out. Favorite season in NYC?
spring.
What's your favorite hype song before? What's your hype song before performing?
From the Rocky album, Go the Distance.
Sneakers or dress shoes?
Sneakers. He's lying. I can't do the Carlton dance. He's a liar.
It's not unusual to get.
I have no idea what he's talking about. He's such a beautiful person. I love him. Go ahead.
Which WWE Big Four pay-per-view would you actually do an opening for? Survivor Series, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, or Royal Rumble?
Royal Rumble.
Why?
Because those have the most mix of wrestlers, and I get to meet them all.
So we're being requested to see you do the
And you will be denied. Like, what's wrong with you? Who said second the Carlton dance? Yo, y'all wilding right now, bro.
So they get the Carlton dance and I don't. Is that what it is?
It's not that it's not as simple as that. It's just it requires music. We don't even have the music. Like,
Hold on.
No, wait, stop. I'm not doing it. Oh my god.
And it's a
Stop.
Tom Jones song.
Stop. Oh my god. I'm not embarrassing myself. I'm not doing it. This interview went pleasantly. And you're gonna make me do the Carlton dance? No, I'm not doing it. You're crazy. No,
Do it! Do it!
No.
Yes! See, was that so hard?
Yes.
Before I get cut off because of copyright violations.
Yeah, please. Oh my lord. No,
I hurted them.
You're about to become a GIF. Oh god. Oh, jeez.
If anyone makes this into a GIF, please send it to @Rawrrzone NYC on Instagram.
I love Marshall. Marshall's amazing.
So I think they want you to do the Carlton dance during the give back.
You know what? Sure. If you put the song on, I will do the Carlton dance. I got you. I got you. I promise. You heard it here, folks. So come to the give back if you want to see Daniel. I was gonna say my full government name. You want to see DannyLoveSings do the Carlton dance?
So, hey, just letting you know, as I'm leaving you this voice note on my phone, right? I'm actually interviewing DannyLoveSings live, and he had now said that if the DJ plays the Carlton song as his intro, he will do the Carlton dance walking onto the stage.
Y'all better come. Y'all better come with the heat, because I'm doing that dance. Y'all better come. Y'all better show up, damn it.
Yeah, now that we got him, yo, I swear to God, Rock's gonna see this. Like, Katie, what are you doing to the performers?
Yo, word, you're horrible. I can't say
I mean, listen, man, it took us a little bit time to get here, but What message do you want people to walk away with after they either replay this interview or they get to see a Danny Lovesings performance?
If you ain't loving, you ain't living.
They want your sweater vest.
And they want my sweater vest? Which one?
I don't know.
I'm dead. I can't stand you. Sweater vest and all. You know what? Nah, crazy. Yeah, that's
You,
what I was even with. If you ain't loving, you ain't living.
you
Except for
know,
the
Mr. Caro, you showing these people. Apparently, all these people see a whole different side of you that I don't get to see. What am I? The side piece?
you're gonna see it at the give back. I promise. Making
And
me.
then I won't see Danny for another year, guys. I'm just letting y'all know. I'll see him at the next give back.
That's so inaccurate. That is so inaccurate. Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're all gonna vouch about how you're horrible at making plans, so it's okay.
Wow, that's not.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I have to cut ass on you while this is my show.
It is. It is.
I have to cut. I cut ass on all the guests, especially being that for another month or so, I can't have any in-person interviews until everyone moves back home.
Got you.
So I have a right to make fun of people right now.
You are more than entitled. You're already making me do the Carlton dance. So,
Yeah.
oh boy, it's gonna be tough. Go ahead.
What are we expecting from you post give back and in 2026?
Got you. So, there are a few events actually that I'm doing. Before the give back, December 12th, we're gonna be featured in the Bronx Net Open Friday segment, uh,
Mm-hmm.
panel 12. So that's gonna be super dope. December 12th. Of course, everybody, I want you to bring all your energy to December 13th, which is the give back event featuring some amazing artists. I need you there. I need you there. I need you there. And December 16th, I have a feature in the Bronx with Word of Mouth, hosted by BLO, the family favorite. He's a really dope person and a really dope artist that reached out to me, and he gave me such kind words. And I figured let me take the opportunity to bless the stage.
And
Uh,
they suckered me to go out post give back.
Jeez.
I thought I was gonna hibernate, so I thought he was gonna say I'm gonna do the December 4th show. So I was like, all right, I'm off this week. That'll work. He said, no, I'm doing December 16th. I'm like, damn, bro.
It's my fault. I'm sorry.
No, I mean it's fine. I'm like, damn, I thought I was gonna like disappear for a week, sleep, recharge the batteries after the give back. No, Bilo got me back outside. And the words were in the group chat, maybe a mutual acquaintance of ours can come to the show, wink wink.
Wink, wink.
I was like, I know we're not talking about me now.
Oh my god.
Danny, thank you so much for being here with us today. This was my guide. This was my boy's first interview. How did my guy do? He was a little nervous, but he came off like a pro. So I'm very proud of my little guy. Listen, man, he ain't no. It's not like Mello. And Mello didn't even see. You special when Mello didn't interrupt the interview.
I love that dog.
Even though you abandoned him, but
Wow. Okay. I'm sorry.
but for everyone here, tell them where they could find you.
So you can find me at DannyLoveSings on Instagram, DannyLove on Facebook. Reach out to me if you ever want to send me an email, DannyLoveSings@gmail.com. And I'm just here. I just want to be a friend. Let's vibe. Let's vibe out. Let's do dope stuff together. And if you ain't loving, you ain't living.
Man, it's your homegirl Ivy Katie, whatever you want to call me. Talk to me nice, cause our Lord and Savior Bob Marley doesn't like you ugly ass motherfuckers. You can find us everywhere, www.rawrzoneny.com. You can catch us on Puso 82.3 FM, Wednesdays 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Fridays 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Evening Rush Radio Network. Please remember that Shawshank and Goku are both on rotation on the Evening Rush Radio Network, so you could hear his music from 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. No, 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then in between shows. So I had to double check the time schedule in my head.
You're good. You're good.
My head be like the little ping pong ball. Pew, 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 pew. We're powered by Cap House Media. Shout out to them. You want to talk anime, you want to talk entertainment, you want to talk nonsense, join us on our Discord. It's a whole content channel network. They're connected not only within the US, we also connected in Europe and more countries. Artists, if you want to submit your music to us, you can submit to mnrbookings@gmail.com, or if you want to submit to the Evening Rush Radio Network, submit your music to the Evening Rush Radio submissions at gmail.com. Big up to our guest today, DannyLoveSings. My man did it. I'm so proud of him. See, he no need to be nervous. You got a couple of more interviews to do on the road to the give back, but you got this. Let me just do a quick screenshot photos, so look at the camera and say cheese.
Cheese.
1, 2, 3. And I will leave you all with this parting words of advice. Wait, it'd be nice if I actually. All right. The outro video.
I've got one more thing to say, and it'll only take me a second. I've got 2 words that I want you all to remember. They're very important. And if I leave you with anything, I'm going to leave you with these 2 words. And those 2 words are, I'm Batman.
I can never have a serious moment